What up, lovelies? This is Mike Jimmy, CEO of Fairies and the creator of Life On Cora, now back with our 7th issue in the series, The Bond. Life On Cora is a series of one-shots, building a world one story at a time. A couple of years ago, I imagined a world, and I told a couple of writers to go have fun in my sandbox. And so they did. Each adventure is unique and adds just a bit more to make this world feel more and more alive. They can be read separately and all contain a complete story. In our upcoming release, you follow Sevier and Aphil on their journey into maturity and find out if their friendship breaks down in rage or whether their bond is stronger than bad emotions. Now on Kickstarter and Fund My Comic.
I am not enjoying this.
I think I'm enjoying it.
I'm not sure I'll even remember this.
Nobody knows if I'll remember it. Hey, how is it going, lovelies? Welcome back to Hung on Animation on the 23rd of May, 2024. I am absolutely disorganized. I literally came out of the shower 2 minutes before I was supposed to go live with a baby, because I forgot the time and I forgot the date. So I'm setting things up as we go. Like always, I want to thank my awesome patrons over on Patreon, where you can get animation updates every week from this show, artwork, comic pages that I'm working on, all kinds of fun things. And every first Tuesday of the month, though that is bound to change, you will hear me about that, I am doing the monthly creature feature. And every month I create a different kind of creature on Cora that all €5 patrons can decide on what I'm going to draw, which means they get things like this or something like this. And of course, I want to thank the amazing 27 people that backed Life on Cora over on Kickstarter so far. You guys are the best. You helped me over the edge, and we got a week to go. Let's see if we can hit €2,000. All right. That would be really cool, and I'm gonna push for it, and I hope you will too. Let me drop the link, and I will show you. All right. See, that's how disorganized I am. I don't even have the link ready. On the preview page, you can get yourself a preview for The Bond, which is what we're crowdfunding right here, as well as issue 4 completely, besides, being able to go straight to Kickstarter and back us as well if you like what you're seeing. All stories can be read separately, and each book is absolutely gorgeous, if I say so myself. Of course, I drew it myself, but I'm a little bit biased, and I'm allowed to be. I'm proud of my work. And yeah, we got tons of works already in there, even a comic made in 24 hours that is a lot of people's their favorite, maybe because their name is in it. And hola! And yes, we call it a platypus. All right. I hope everyone is having a wonderful week. I know I am. My job is setting up to start next week, Friday. I'm actually kind of looking forward to it. I personally, I like working, so that's a plus. As for this week, we are going to be there we go, making a flight pattern for the Aquanid. So we're gonna start quick and dirty, like always. We like quick and dirty here, because that means that we can go into the more time-consuming things faster. So we got this little guy over here. And of course, as always, I'm gonna run the banner real quick. Warning! There is a baby. If she cries, it means that I'm mute, so we can take care of her. Thank you for understanding. Of course, you're gonna still hear her in the background here in a while, because she's a baby and she makes noises, and I'm not gonna stop it, and Luz isn't gonna stop it. She's fun. So, we love Aurora very much. She is a baby. She makes noises. This is okay. We expected this. And if you disagree, then you can go to a different stream. So, all right. I have been given permission to play some Dan Holyfield music. So we're gonna have background music, you guys. How about that? High quality background music, even, because I love it, what he makes. If you want to know what he does, well, he made the intro music for the Life On Cora pilot. That goes a little something like, where is it?
Are you?
Yep. Let's see. Are these forest creatures? Yes, they are. They are called Aquanid. That's a flying creature. And then the little guys are called Eleni. You can completely read this story in Tiny Travels, which I should have written on somewhere here. We will take a quick look at. Let me see. Definitely in here. The plain cover should. Yep. Well, it's a variant cover, but this is Life On Cora, Tiny Travels. Let me make myself bigger real quick. And so this is the comic that I am animating. And it should have the panel that I'm animating at the moment, even. Sort of this. Here we go. So, yeah. You can get this story and 6 more over on on Kickstarter right now. And I'm looking forward to getting the whole thing done. You can also check out the entire. Good, drawing is awesome. I agree. You can get the entire pilot so far over on YouTube on my own account, which is my Jimmy Lorsha de Bruin. Let me drop that link in there real quick. There we go. This is the pilot so far. Be sure to check it out after the show. If you like what you see, be sure to subscribe. Means a lot, and it means that I well, get more subscribers. That means a lot. It's cool. Alrighty. So I'm not I'm not putting in the wings yet for a very good reason. Like those are I'm still not sure on how I'm going to animate the wings completely, because I've done it in one scene so far. I've done it. Let's see. Where's the finished scene? Let me add it. There we go. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm really proud of it so far. And yeah, so I've done the wings
It's
on this one,
amazing. I've never seen views like this.
but I'm not sure if I'm going to do that for every single one of them, especially since I'm still on the fence on the scene afterwards where I do this. So until then, I'm going to be working on different scenes that are, well, that also need work still. So yeah, we're just going to go in nice, quick, and dirty. And I shouldn't forget to draw the little guys on top. And again, these are quick sketches. Like, I'm gonna clean everything about this up later, as you might expect. Let's go up a bit more around here. And yeah, like I drew these characters like over 300 times in the comic alone. So like, I don't worry too much about them looking unnatural or anything, because at this point I can draw them so naturally. It's just, yeah, second nature. Oh, cool. Well, are you around anywhere that I can just kind of check it out? I don't have a wrench, but yeah, no. Are you following me on Twitter? If so, hit me up on Twitter. I'd love to see. I like seeing what other people create. See, Life On Cora is a series of short stories, building a world one story at a time, one adventure at a time. And we are currently drawing Oxton and Toyphone in Tiny Travels. There should be music. Why isn't there music? There we go. Music is by Dan L. Holyfield. Check him out on Bandcamp. Yeah, he absolutely rocked the intro for the pilot as well. So I'm very thankful for all the work he's doing. Gonna be making the sound design for the entire pilot eventually. And again, I'm just doing the very rough keyframes that need to happen in order for this to all to look good. This is the XP Pen Artist 16 second generation. I also have the XP Pen Artist 22 first generation, but the USB cable broke inside, and yeah, so I went for this one. And honestly, I like working on it like this because it is on my art desk. It's comfy, it works. There should be another key here. Let's see. How is everybody doing? I am in the Netherlands, so I'm just a few minutes away from Amsterdam. That's a curiously specific question. Well, I think it's cool. No, not. Because I'm animating and I'm not making folders yet. Yeah, oh well. There we go. Just like that. We have animated. Not very sophisticated, but we animated. There we go. It's a lot more fluid already, isn't it? Just a couple of frames. Just to show you where everything is going. So what I'm just gonna do, right? I'm gonna take all frames in between this. So this is half a second, 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 and now I'm gonna make quarter seconds. That is on Elaine. Hold on. I can just show them off here. So they are these little guys. These are Oxton and Toyfun, and they are on a big adventure. Because if you're only 5 inches or 15 centimeters long, everything is a big adventure, right? This is written by Martin Fisher, illustrated by myself, and colored by my lovely colorist Aristide. So that is the scene that I already animated completely. Right here.
It's amazing. I've never seen views like this.
There we go. Alright. So they just kind of dip down. They go for full horizontal here. I'm gonna go to the next song. Yes, it is. Daphne, Nita, and Nick Tucker were the voices for the pilot. So that is a pretty slow movement. That should be a faster one. Like that. Ta-da! I'm going to do the same here. So again, this is going to be quick. A very quick dip. So slow descent, quick pick up. Maybe like so. I'll figure that out later. And it's got a hole here. What? Alright. If you say so. shame I can't turn this into a just long loop. There we go. Oh, I guess that works. And then in between here, just one flow. But just gotta make him turn back. This is like dystopian. And this is one where I'm mainly going to be working on the background first, because obviously I'm not okay with what is in the background so far. I'm a background concept artist. This is, yeah, I know better. Grasshopper. Oh yeah, those are cool. Oh, that's fine. That's the point across, right? I'm gonna add one here. I like the background music. How about you guys? That should be enough. Yeah, that's fine. Right. Let's do the fun stuff. Let's make a background. How's the background fun? Well, boy. First, let me fill up these. Like this is gonna take way longer than you might hope. Like, backgrounds are my jam, so I like to take my time on them a lot. And these are spiky trees. If you've read the original, then you know how long I spent on these spiky trees. I made a lot of detail on them. Unnecessarily so. Yeah, like I care a lot about world building through the background and flora and fauna alike. So both are very important to me. What I'm doing right now is just roughly putting out where I want things to be. Just fill up the space, you know? There's too much light. I'm gonna put a big rock over here. How about that? Actually, that could be a collection of rocks. Let's do that. Just a couple of boulders. We'll put them there. What? Put them there? That's especially a good question. I really like those creatures that are cruising on the leaves. What are you talking about right now? Are you watching the pilot? I'm not really following. Sorry, Carlos. We have one of those giant flowers. So, well, you see earlier. In this case, it's going to be from the top. Go to the inside. Just coming up. One day he's gonna be a big spiky tree as well. But right now, not so much. Right now it's just a thorn in the forest. Rather than a spiky oak. And I'm not sorry about that joke. So this essentially is a one-point perspective, and it's off. It doesn't have to be perfectly on point, because all the lines should technically go that way. And as long as I'm doing that, you know, they essentially end up somewhere, should end up somewhere here. They don't. It's okay. Like, this tree especially is off. Should not be the way it is. So again, especially there's no, there we go. During the original rough sketches like this, guy could just be gone. There we go. Delete. And what I'm instead gonna do is add more trees in the foreground. So there should be a tree over here. He is gonna roughly rise up like that. What I want to do with all these extra trees is, one, fill up the space, two, make my life a little easier because I don't have to draw in as much as I originally had in plan, because animation is a lot of work. There we go. Three, I want to make the perspective work more. So, and again, those trees shouldn't be perfectly straight up, so they don't have to all be perfect. But they should also not just be fallen over. Well, they can be fallen over. For example, let's put a fallen over tree right here. This tree is gonna be dead. Roots sticking out, just like that. And we're gonna add a little narrative just by adding a dead tree to the forest. Black. So we're gonna be seeing him over. That's all we got. It's going to disappear behind that. And there's going to be a tree that he's going to be leaning against. It's going to be right here. That tree can just be pulled out a bit as well. So he took one with him, you know, taking one for the team. And so this tree is not dead, but it's also, you know, lost some ground as well. Yeah, just like that. I've got a forest that feels just a bit more alive. You will find when I actually start working the background and really start, you know, getting things out, this is gonna get worse. Like, I'm I'm an absolute sucker for detailed backgrounds. And I can show you guys. So this is the stuff I normally work on. I need the mouse to zoom in. So yeah, it's a lot of work. It's fun, but it's a lot of work. Let's see. Actually, I think I have part of that scene already figured out as well. Oh yeah, I do. There we go. And that's Anita's voice. So yeah, there's still quite a lot to do on this one as well. You know, I'm working here bits and there. It doesn't have to be all in at once. Keeps it interesting. And it keeps me pleasantly surprised whenever I go to a different scene. Does that interfere with the... No, it doesn't. But that bottom goes around here. And then they disappear behind that tree. And that's the animation. So just fill this up real quick. And then well, and they go in front here, they go in the back there. Rough, and we are left with a neat little storyboard. Look at that. Isn't that adorable? You almost think it's intentional. Or that I've done it before. Almost. Again, I want to thank my awesome backers so far on Kickstarter. We reached our goal. Let's get to 2,000 euros in the last week. We can do this, guys. We beat that well over with the volume last year. We can do even better on this one. We got the volume. We got 7 stories in total. I am absolutely stoked to show you all this newest release. Kimberly Kovac is a wonderful writer, and you should absolutely get this book. Couldn't promote it enough, really. Alright. There we go. As for those people that like Eagle Raven, last week we were working on Daphne and I were in the stream together because we were working on this. So I did all the in-betweens, and as you can see, I cleaned up some of the poses. And so she can go and fill out the rest. I should have that here as well. Here we go. It's quick, but it's nice. And then we got a little hop. Hop. So yeah, guys. I can hear that my wife really needs to be alleviated from the little baby. And I want to thank you all for coming in and hanging out with me. Come join me next week again on the Indie Comics Network with Hunk on Animation every Thursday, 1 p.m. Eastern or 7 p.m. European time. Oh, and yeah, we'll catch you next week. Stay awesome, lovelies, and be sure to check out the Kickstarter. Let me drop the link again for you guys. So yeah, follow the link for a free digital PDF of Inner Talents, as well as an 8-page preview to Life On Cora 7, The Bond. Stay awesome, lovelies.